My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
Welcome back to the studio, and it's time now to talk about the third race, the very first leg of the Pick Six, the big one, the elusive bet that we'd all like to try and catch. It certainly is a bet that keeps everybody well interested. A maiden plate over 1,400 metres at 13:35, 25 to 2 is the first leg of the Pick Six. And I think, Graham, it's quite a competitive race. We may differ as the discussion goes along, but I think there are quite a few in with chances. And to help you, we've got a rerun of Picara, horse number 5, which is Clinton Binder's horse, for Carl Miedema and Dreamstar Racing. Keegan DeMella is going to ride from a good draw. So that's the rerun, Picara. And Alison Wright and Peter Muscat are going to tell us about their charges.
Song of Liberty feels a bit of pressure. Western View on the inside. Picara is starting to run home smartly. Keegan DeMello asking that one for maximum. Western View, Picara. Song of Liberty back to Formentera towards the outside. Western View got a length advantage up to the finishing post, and Western View wins well. Picara in second. Third, maybe Song of Liberty.
Rebecca Grace is a beautifully bred filly. Unfortunately, she's a bit small, and yeah, she tries hard, but I think she'll be needing this outing.
Star Aglow was a little bit disappointing first time out for me. The race was certainly run at a very strong tempo, and she was outpaced, so she never really finished off. Step up to 1,400 on Sunday should assist. She still has to show me that in a race that she's a decent filly, but I hope to see improvement from her.
American Style had a very good first run. She sat off the pace and ran on. She's working well, and expect her to run into the money.
Now, if my memory serves me correct, Graham, I think one of your suggested bankers is Global Secret. Am I correct? Or
Place Accumulator Bank.
Place Accumulator Bank. And you have every right to, because she's a Global View filly who's knocking at the door, ultra consistent.
Lucky number 13, her 13th racetrack appearance. She's, yeah, she's got all the form in the world, Warren, but she always finds something to beat her. I'm pretty confident she'll run into the first 3.
Yes.
I think she sets a standard. There doesn't seem to be too much confidence around amongst the opposition. Rebecca Grace, an interesting newcomer, half-sister to Dutch Phillip, but clearly Alison Wright not too excited about her. Picara, you've mentioned the Highveld form. Star Aglow, Peter Muscat seems a bit at a loss as to what to make of her, but you fancy Elusive Dream?
I do, and I've suggested Elusive Dream as a Place Accumulator banker. You know, you feel that Global Secret's good enough to run in the first 3, and you're 100% right. I believe Elusive Dream's good enough to finish in the first 3. So, yeah, she's an elusive fort filly for Gavin Van Zyl and the Werners family. Warren Kennedy's going to ride, and every time she's come to the races, she's improved and improved.
You're not concerned. I mean, she hasn't raced since November, and she showed her best run over 2,000 metres.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clearly something's gone wrong with her.
Absolutely.
Nobody gives a filly like that who was improving a long rest without a problem.
Absolutely. That naturally is a concern. The layoff is a concern, and the drop back in distance. But I'm hoping that she's going to be coming back racing fresh, and she has shown some life over the mile. I know it's not a mile, it's 1,400. But yes, they are concerns.
Well, the jockey booking is significant.
Absolutely. You know, Warren Kennedy. So I'm taking her fitness on trust, and that she'll race fresh over the 1,400. And Warren Kennedy's, drawn a little wide, and hopefully, she seems to race up handy. He'll go forward, and she'll be able to run a place at least. But the others for me that have got big chances, American Style, was the fastest finishing on debut. I'm sure she can tighten up. Sky Cafe, I'm not prepared to accept the fact that, she's finished 4th to Queen Mercury. I believe she's way better than that for Wendy Whitehead. Ed VJ, 2 runs, can improve. Picara. So for me, it's a very difficult race, but I'll be quite disappointed taking into consideration that it is returning from a rest and the distance is a tad on the short side. I think Elusive Dream could at least place.
I'm just a bit concerned she might need the run, hence I've gone with Global Secret, who should have the measure of Sky Cafe and Ed Veege on the last run. Star Aglow finished behind them as well, but may appreciate the step up in trip. So there we go. Warren is in the camp of Elusive Dream as a suggested place accumulator banker. I think that Global Secret might just get it right this time at the 13th time of asking. But if she doesn't win, I'm certainly expecting her to run into the first three. That's race 3, the first leg of the pick 6. It's a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,400 metres. The pick 6 will close at 13:35.
Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbase helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote Schuur hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.